Hello and welcome to this two-part video. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes in this video. If you want to see what look I come up with, I mean you probably already know because you saw the thumbnail of this video, then just keep on watching. Should probably carve out my eyebrows first. But I'm gonna go ahead and use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer as my eye primer. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie palette once again. I'm going to start off with Necessary, and that is going to be used as our transition shade. And make sure you wing it out. Since we're doing like a full cut crease, you have to make sure it goes kind of from the very bottom part of your eyebrow all the way out to the end of your eyebrow. And you can wing it out more, it just depends, it's preference. And I'm gonna go into the single shadow. This is Caramel by Anastasia. And this is gonna go right on top of the Necessary shade, but just a little bit lower because you still want to be able to see the Necessary shade. And just make sure you bring it all the way in and out and wing it out, just like the last shade. This is just going to help define it a little bit more. That way you don't just have one solid shade in your crease. And with the same brush that you use to apply that transition shade, we go ahead and help buff together and blend out the edges. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Cheens and the Dose of Colors palette, and I'm gonna go ahead and intensify the crease. This is gonna go a little bit below the two shades, but not too much. And then you will see as soon as I put it on my lid, you're gonna bring it in and wing it out. We're gonna wing out almost all the shades here. You're gonna be very careful with this shade because it's very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. Then we're going to take a little bit more of the caramel shade and we're going to go ahead and use that to blend out Cheens. And once again, wing it in and out until you have it, the pigmentation that you want it. And then we're going to take a little bit of Necessary again and we're going to use that to just blend out the very top of the cut crease, all the way in and all the way out. And just to intensify it a little bit more, I'm going to bring out my Morphe 25B Bronze Mocha palette. And I'm going to use the brown on the very bottom. The one that looks black, but hopefully it's brown. So that's fun. This is just gonna help us intensify that line a little bit more. And then after you have that line down, make sure you blend it out. And I'm just gonna keep blending it until you blend it to however you want it to look like. And I'm gonna use that caramel shade one more time to blend it all out. Alright, and so once you have it to your liking, that's when we're going to go ahead and cut the crease. And I'm going to use the same ColourPop concealer. You can use the white one if you would like, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the same one I've been using. I swear this takes complete concentration. And after you've cut your crease to your liking, that's when we're gonna go ahead and set my lid because it's gonna crease like crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and use Basic from the Dose of Colors Francation palette. Basically June's John. I love Katie and Desi so much. Alright, and from the Francation palette, we're finally going to use A Moment. I tried this out before and the glitter literally went everywhere, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with Fix Plus, and I'm gonna try to make sure the glitter doesn't go everywhere this time, so basically just wish me luck. So I left this little like gap between the blue and the actual cut crease, and I kind of like it. Do you guys like it? I think it's really cute. I think I'm gonna leave it. So this is basically what I have, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do wing liner and false lashes. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner because it's a lot easier to use than the fly liner, but the fly liner is still like really like nice and pigmented. Cool. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and tight line the top part of my eyes. I'm gonna use a black gel liner by Maybelline. So this is it for the first part of the eyes. So when I do my lower lash line, my foundation and my concealer and my powder would have already been on. So yeah, let's hop right into the lower lash line. Yeah. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and apply caramel to my lower lash line. I'm gonna put it really close to the lower lash line, all the way in and out. I'm gonna slightly wing it also. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Necessary from the Francation palette. I'm gonna go ahead and buff out that caramel shade. I'm gonna use a Morphe E36 to do this. And lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and take Cheens from the Francation palette. And I'm gonna apply that very close to the lash line. So then I'm gonna go ahead and put some lower lash mascara on, because who am I without lower lash mascara? I could not put any on actually. And for my inner corner, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Becca Prosecco Pop highlighter. It's this really gorgeous gold shade. It's gonna go right on my inner corner and also my brow bone. Alright, and the last thing is I'm gonna go ahead and put a nude color eyeliner on my waterline. This is really gonna help brighten up the eye, and the eyes are basically done. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this makeup look, and if you do recreate it or do anything like that, please send me pictures because I would love to see those. So give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more of this face. I feel like there's another thing I should be saying. This outro is all over the place. All over the place. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all next week. Bye! So yeah. So yeah. Missing someone.